Hey everyone, welcome back to 25 Sweet Peas. Today for you, I'm going to be showing you and testing the new Butter London Jelly Preserve Strengthening Treatment. So this is a new product that they have put out that is meant to kind of give you color while also being a treatment for your nails to help them, which we are going to get into. But first, I am showing you both hands before and afters. So pay attention to the rings on my fingers and that'll kind of help you tell. So the one that has the sea kelp ring on the side, that is my basic swatching hand. So it basically has a different polish on it every 24 hours and sometimes 6 within an hour. So that one does have a teeny hint of staining towards the end of my nail that isn't harmful and it goes away. Then my other hand is much shorter and not necessarily as nicely kept as the other one, but it is shorter because I draw all the time and I paint, and so I have to keep my nails shorter so it doesn't hurt when I hold like a pencil or a paintbrush. So that is why the hand is shorter, but you can tell it looks pretty good. This was a little bit dry at the time, which I'm not sure you can necessarily see, but I also had some peeling at the tips of my nail as well. So I'm really excited to see if these treatments help. So they have two different treatments. One is called the strawberry rhubarb treatment, and it is just kind of a pinky red, very juicy red, kind of reminds you of a watermelon. And that is this treatment. And then the other one is a purple one, and it is called a Victoria Plum, and it is just kind of a purpley tinted treatment. Both of them are exactly the same. The only difference is the color. So they're both strengthening treatments. So I'm going to apply them here on camera. They are jelly based polishes, so they're each going to take a bit to reach a full coverage. So usually with a treatment, you would just put it on as a base coat and then you'd go on about your day, or you could put polish on top of it. This one is meant to be all in one, having your color and your treatment all at once. However, in this case, you do kind of want a jelly polish, or you could do this as like a one coat and put some color on top, but it's not meant to be a base coat, so therefore it does have like the smooth finish on top. So I'm going to apply the strawberry rhubarb one on my main swatching hand, and I'm going to show that to you all. I think it took about 3 coats, maybe 2 to 3 coats to really get a good juicy coverage, I would say. But of course, you could do it in just 1, you could do it in 2. It's basically just meant to be built up to whatever full coverageness that you personally want, because this is kind of meant to just be a tint or built up. So while I do that, I wanted to read the card that came with this little collection because I thought it had some nice information. So I'm sorry if it's repeat information from things I've already mentioned, but this is kind of what they are saying about the product. So it says, these revolutionary 2-in-1 nail treatments give nails a deliciously sheer jelly effect while working hard to strengthen, rejuvenate the look of nails, and help repair damage from harsh nail formulas. It is said to be enriched with tea tree oil, vitamin E, a unique encapsulated nail care complex of hydrolyzed vegetable proteins to help keep the nails strong and healthy looking, and they are vegan tinted treatments satisfying your cravings for colors and results. Also, it notes at the bottom that Butter London is a tin-free company, and it lists all of the chemicals that they leave out, which most of them you can't pronounce, which is a good thing that they're leaving them out, because I mean, if you can't pronounce it, should you really be like putting it on your body? Definitely when it comes to chemicals, probably not. So really happy about that. It says that these are available on the Butter London website and on Amazon now, and that these treatments are $18. So I don't know what coat we're on. I think we're on 2, maybe 3. I'm thinking about 3 because this looks about like the full coverage. So it has a really nice formula. It is easy to use. It is easy to apply. As you guys can tell, the brush on the Butter London polish is really nice. And it allows you to cover a lot of area pretty quickly and have full control. So now I'm going to switch over and paint my other hand, which is always quite the adventure because I'm not ambidextrous by any means. However, I will say, for the video purposes, I did a pretty good job. I was pretty patient with myself which I'm not usually. This one, I felt like it took a bit more to get color coverage. As you can see, I mean, it definitely puts a tint on, but you definitely need about 3 coats if you want it to look like a good purple jelly. Now, one thing I want to mention before we get to like the actual results of this is that once you've put 1 coat of this on, it is on your nails and it's going to be doing what it is promised to do, or at least what it says it's going to do. And at that point, if you want to just put on like a glitter on top or a topper, you could. You could even jelly sandwich some art or jelly sandwich the glitters. Either way would work. My mom wanted to try it out, so she is actually currently wearing this purple one, and we did about 3 coats of the purple. Then we put on a really fine sparkly holographic topper, and that made it kind of fun and eye-catching in the sun, and also kind of made it felt like you had your nails done, whereas the other way it just kind of feels like you have a slight tint. And being a nail polish lover myself, I'm always for bright and bold nails or something that I'm gonna notice, whereas this I don't really notice that much. Although I will say I wore this for about a total of 3 days, I think it was. I needed to check my camera roll and the date stamps and things, but I'm pretty positive I wore this for 3 days. Yep, checked. Definitely 3 days. And I will say that I really enjoyed the strawberry rhubarb finish on me. I thought it was fun. It was very juicy, and I feel like I need to do watermelon nail art with it, but I'm not sure we'll have time for that because it's almost time for fall colors. So this one did need about 3 colors to reach the full amount of coverage that I got. Like I said earlier, you could totally jelly sandwich this with glitters or art or whatever you wanted. Basically, long as you have 1 coat of these, you can do whatever you want on top. Also, it doesn't say anything about pairing it with a top coat, but I went ahead and did that. I used the Glisten Glow top coat, and 3 days later of wearing this, and I still had 0 chips, 0 tip wear. So I was really impressed with the longevity of this polish, even though it was just 3 days. Like, for those 3 days, I was still doing normal household chores, like washing dishes, taking showers, doing cleaning things. So I mean, it worked really well, I would say. So there is the final look at that one, and now it is time to see some before and afters. But before we do that, we are going to jump in and actually take them off. So like I said, this has been about 3 days later. It doesn't take too terribly long to take off. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but with this, you don't want to wear a base coat. You just want to wear this. You want the treatment on your bare nail. So do keep that in mind. Don't go putting on a peel off base because it's going to not help here. So I'm going to take it off both of my hands, and then we are going to check out the before and after section of this video. Now, I will say that, like I said, this is 3 days, and obviously you could probably get more intensive results wearing it for 5 to 7 days. But on the left here, we have the before, and on the right, we have the after. And for the most part, I feel like there's not a huge difference here. I feel like the maybe yellow staining is a little bit better, but not major. And now we have the other hand and the same setup left before and right after. And this one I do actually see a difference. I felt like it really helped with the hydration of the nails, that the little dry spots or peeling parts kind of are non-existent now. So I do think that these actually work. I think that depending on the state of your nails, more days is going to be more helpful. And of course, if you have more time to do it and you really need help, wear it for a good 7 days, see what you think, and then rewear it. And I do think over time this will slowly work. For me, things like long-term wearing isn't super great for me since I'm always turning around things really quickly and showing you all new things. But all in all, I feel like this is a really neat treatment. I'm definitely going to continue to wear it or pull it out when I feel like my nails need a little extra help. I'm a huge fan of another brand's Nail Kale Superfood Base Coat where it's got spinach infused. So I definitely think vegetables and things being in nail polish can be really helpful to the nails, and I've helped other people get their nails into a better shape than they were to begin with by using those things. So I do think there are definitely benefits to a polish like this. And if you are maybe you started out quarantine with fake nails and now you're trying to transition to real nails, this sort of treatment can really be helpful. So maybe keep that in mind. But I think that is it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or you need any specific recommendations or you just want to chat about nail care nail care. Why am I having such a hard time? Let me know down below and I will do my best to help you out. And again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this and I'll see you all soon. Bye!